state. The state may call its next witness. Okay.
Elsa Sayer is the mother of the two girls Wayne Bent is accused of molesting. She and her family were part of the church for 16 years.
All right, have a seat there. State your name.
My name is Elsa Sayer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
In 2005, Elsa and her husband John departed Strong City, leaving behind their two daughters in the care of family members still inside the cult. Then, on her 16th birthday, their daughter Ashley lay naked with Wayne Bent. The experience upset and confused her, and 6 weeks later, she fled to be with her parents. Elsa was later shocked to learn that both her daughters had lain naked with Bent. She grew increasingly worried about Lakeisha, her younger daughter, who was still living with the cult. Finally, she decided to drive to Strong City with John and take her daughter back home.
Do you believe that Michael influenced your daughters to lie naked with him?
In a subtle way, yes.
What do you mean by subtle way?
Well, he didn't outright say, come lay naked with me. There was posts that said, you need to be naked with God.
Okay.
And if he's Messiah, he's God.
Thank you.
In 2006, Wayne Bent wrote to the cult on their website, encouraging them to be naked and unashamed before God. Some of the young women, including Elsa's daughters, began to feel a strong urge to lie naked with him. Esther, one of the cult's older girls, was one of the first to go to Michael.
So I said, well, Michael, I said, I've been having this thought that I just needed to come up here and take off all my clothes. Really? And he looks at me and he kind of smiles. So I said, well, shall I? And he thought for just a minute. He was quiet, and I know he was listening for Father's instructions, and he said, you may. And so I did, and then he said he would hold me, and I hadn't even thought of that. It was just, it hadn't even crossed my mind, but
you just knew you need to get naked with
yeah, I just knew that this needed to be literally physically naked.
Mm-hmm.
And so he took me to the bedroom and laid down, and he held me, and somehow it was like all of heaven was open to me. Somehow I started to see God. Well, somehow. As the Son of God holding me. Yeah.
The day after Esther's naked encounter with Wayne Bent, he held a meeting. He said that God told him he would send 7 virgins for a ceremony to mark the coming destruction of the earth. Over the next few days, 5 more virgins came to lie naked with Michael, including Elsa's 2 daughters, who were both underage at the time.
How has this affected the family?
I have my youngest daughter, Lakeisha. I feel like I lost her in a way. My oldest daughter struggles with a lot of different things.
What thing?
She's angry inside and hurt.
Your oldest daughter?
Yes.
Okay. Ashley.
Ashley.
What about you, personally?
I guess I felt angry and hurt and confused sometimes. It was 16 years of my life.
Elsa's husband, John, is also called to give evidence. He left Strong City 2 years ago, but his feelings for the man he once believed to be the Son of God remain ambiguous.
Do you trust Michael?
I do, but I don't.
Okay. Why do you and why don't you?
Well, I trust him because I feel like he's still a friend to me. But yeah, don't trust him because I felt like him and the girls went behind my back to do this thing God was telling them to do.
Do you feel he had influence over you?
A type of influence, yeah.
Do you feel he had influence over your girls?
Yeah.
You also said you can't trust your youngest daughter. Why is that?
Because I feel like that as soon as she turns 18, she's gonna go back out there and Michael will probably sleep with her.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the end of that.
And Michael will probably sleep with her.
The second day of the trial is over.
Those two.
Even though she's busy organizing dinner, Prudence is still upset over the meeting with her mother earlier that morning.
I didn't come here to make him leave or try to get him to do anything. The kids, that doesn't work. My daughter, I talked to her on the phone at the courthouse the other day, and she goes, I said, Grandma and Grandpa are here. And she goes, I want to talk to them. And I was like, my kids need their Grandma and Grandpa. They don't have one. And I need a mom and dad. And they need a daughter.